Hi, Xiao here. Bringing to another EW. This time, the teams are very even. The numbers are and it's just about even. Our opponent is somebody that we know very well from our uranium mines. So so there's a very equal team. So in this one, we have several maneuvers I like to cover and some mistakes and the advantages we had. So first, the customary, fighting from the middle. This is something that almost every EW we see, just clashing in the middle with both armies trying to make dominance. This time we become dominant, and we decide to move as one, which is very good. Always try to move as one. But the opponent, also very smart. They try to cut us off. But they failed. They only cut off a few people in the back that didn't make it. But both forward teams make it and attack the enemy base. Unfortunately for us, all of them just TP'd back and or have responded. So we were fighting their entire team. Now comes the Great Retreat, which is always very funny. Very funny to watch, the Great Retreat. Next comes another maneuver is trying to block the main army of the enemy, to stall them while your main army moves. This way, it slows their reinforcements. So you want the reinforcements to go in piecemeal, and then you're able to reach their rear units and do serious damage before reinforcements come. You can see that on the bottom, one of our guys have slipped past their defenses and is making it way to the bottom. Unfortunately, he tries to block the middle tower, which is some of their team is there. But what he really needed to do is actually move towards the enemy base and observe the battle up on top. And once the battle is near the end, he should rush in, so that when the battle's over, the enemy cannot respawn. So then the whole team will rush the enemy base and overwhelm them. Unfortunately, that is not the case. So we end up fighting their whole team again. And we're upcoming to the final round of this EW, which is something that I haven't been able to record and show. So in the final round, the army splits into two. So we will attack. You can see we occupied number of towers, and we were waiting for them to move. And there's a lull in the battle, so we decided to occupy the middle. Now I split the screens because there's going to be attacking and defending at the same time. So the enemy is moving up to the north, and we are moving to the middle. So we effectively, our main armies are not going to be clashing, unless they turn around, which sometimes there's a tactic to lure your enemy in and then hit them. So in this case, they're trying to go around our main army, and we're just going to ignore their main army. Now, I was on the defensive team, so during the defense, that's something I'm more familiar with. So anyways, as you can see, they have a team of skirmishers and blockers coming from the bottom, trying to do the blocking that I was talking about for their main team that's coming to the north. In the north, we have a few skirmishers trying to slow them down just by poking prodding their main army, trying to slow down, and we have individual skirmishers coming from the main army to attack the tower that our main attacking force is not moving towards, to slow them down. So both teams are trying to slow each other down. Now I'm on the bottom. I'm actually on the left screen. I'm actually in the tower right above Tower 1. So I'm waiting for them to engage into Tower 1 to engage into them, because the team up north is their main team isn't that fast. They're still 2 towers away. I got plenty of time, and you can see our teammate on defense is already moving to block the top tower. It's very crucial that we slow them down and buy time for our main team to attack. So as you can see, the main team is still making their way to the enemy base. So as you can see now, their main skirmishing team has landed in 1. But they're not moving because the main team is too far away. If you attack too early and you just die for no reason, so so they get engaged into. Meanwhile, in the north, the enemy team is approaching the towers. Now we gotta block that. We gotta block that tower. As you can see, we will be able to block that tower, and before the enemy team can engage us. Now our main team is going to start their march towards the enemy base. So the huge amount of their troops are attacking that tower. After eliminating the threat to the south, we teleported back to base and streamed slowly. You can see the column of defenders moving towards that tower. We're not going to be able to beat them. However, as long as they're keeping getting engaged like that, see, they won, but they're engaged right away. They can't attack, and you try to time it. So this is speed helps a lot. So when you see the battles going when your teammate's about to get eliminated, speed in. Just add more troops into it. Add more troops. You see the speed goes. They're speeding in just to deny them the ability either to TP home or to attack your base. As long as you're holding them, they cannot TP home, and you can it functions the same way as if you're denying them responding. So we're still trying to deny. They only got 2 guys maybe slip past the defenders. Those 2 guys is inconsequential. They're not going to be able to defeat our main base. And as you see, our main team is fully engaged, and we win. So it's a teamwork. So your defending team must hold,